Hey, what's up guys, it's UniqueRiggers. I'm going to be showing you my Silver BPL team in this video. So start off with my goalkeeper, who is Henderson. So for his main stats, he's got 80 kicking, 75 reflexes, and 71 for his diving and his positioning. He's an okay goalkeeper. He's had a few games where he's had absolute shockers, but then he's had a few amazing games as well. So he cost me 2,000 coins, he's played 12 games for me, and in them 12 games I think he's kept 5 clean sheets, so he's done an okay job in goal, but he's nothing special. Going on to my defence now, start off with Traore. So he's got 85 pace, 75 dribbling, and he is actually my favourite defender on this game so far that I've used. He just seemed to catch every play, got a ton of tackles in, and he only cost me 9,500 coins as well, and he was just an absolute beast. If he had a decent shot on him as well, that'd just make him absolutely amazing, but he just prevents so many attacks, and also he covered for these two in the middle quite a lot, and yeah, Traore was just an absolute beast for this team. For my two centre backs, I've got Mariappa and Bassong. So 77 and 76 pace is good for centre backs. Their defending and their heading stats as well are pretty good, but they cost quite a lot. So Mariappa, he's 45k, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, and for Bassong, he costs 28k, so for centre backs that is quite high, considering Cortez costs 8,200 and Ferdinand costs 9,700. Their prices together are cheaper than Bassong. And then for my final defender, I've got Clyne. So he's got 83 pace, 70 passing, 74 dribbling, 70 defending as well. And for me, he costs too much for what he does. He costs 23,750. And yeah, I think I actually overpaid for him. I probably wouldn't actually pay that amount for him again if I was going to buy this team. So I would actually probably get a different right back, but I'm not sure who. So going on to my midfield now. Going on to the midfield for my team, so start off with Henderson. His main stats, 77 pace and passing, 75 dribbling as well, and for his passing, it was absolutely insane in games. He was getting about 90+% passing actually every game, and he got a lot of assists for this team, so he cost me 40k, and he scored 2 goals in 12 games. For my other two midfielders, I've got the Gardner brothers. So they've both got pretty good free kick stats. Their shooting stats are similar as well with 80 and 79. Same for the passing with 74 and 73. And they're very similar players on the game, even though there's 4 difference in the overall. Couldn't really notice much of a difference with them. So Craig Gardner scored 3 goals in 12 games for me, and Gary Gardner scored 3 in 11. He did get a red card, and it really shouldn't have been a red card. It was one of them ones where I got the ball, but I got sent off for some reason. But for my midfield, absolutely loved him. Henderson, though, I do think he cost too much for 40k, because both Gardner brothers seem slightly better than him in the games. And also Henderson's goals were both rebounds, I think. But actually, no, both the Gardner brothers, most of their goals were rebounds, apart from one of them was a pretty nice goal that I'll show at the end of this video. I almost forgot to mention my sub-midfielder, who is Ness. So his main stats are 71 passing, 70 dribbling and 69 pace. He only played the one game for me, and that was when Gardner was suspended, and he cost me 300 coins. Also for Gardner, you may have noticed it says no yellow cards or no red cards on him for me, and I was wondering why does it say that, so I posted on Twitter, and a few people let me know why. Apparently if you get sent off for 2 yellow cards, it doesn't appear on his name as yellow cards or red cards, so he did get suspended for one game where he got 2 yellow cards, and it just hasn't appeared on his stats there. So going on to the attack now. I'm going to start off by talking about my wingers. So I've got Miyachi and Sterling. Also, I hope I'm pronouncing Miyachi's name right. So they've both got decent pace with 94 and 88. They've also got good dribbling stats with 78 and 73. And they've both got 4-star skills. So for Miyachi, he cost me 30k, and he scored 5 goals in 12 games. He got quite a few assists as well, and he did a good job for this team. For Sterling, he cost a lot more. He cost 110k, and he got 8 goals in 12 games. He played pretty good, and also for his price, I think it's only that high because he's playing good this season. So there's a lot of Liverpool fans who want to buy him for their teams, and there's not many on the market at the minute, so that's the main reason why I think his price is so high. For my striker, I've got Lukaku, so his main stats, 81 pace, 73 shooting and 74 heading, and he played pretty good for this team. He scored 10 goals in 11 games. Most of his appearances as well were coming off the bench. He only started 4 games for me, what were the last ones, and originally I did have Agbonlahor in strike, but I just really couldn't get him into the game in 4-3-3. He scored 3 goals in 11 games for me, 4 of them appearances when he came off the bench. For one other game, I did try another striker, but he didn't work out for the team, so I got rid of him. And Agbonlahor cost me 168k. So I'm going to show you some goals right now, and once I'm showing the goals, I'll just talk about the team in general. With this team, I managed to win 9 games, and I lost 3 games as well, so it was an okay record, but I was mainly playing against gold teams online because I was playing in seasons. So for my team, my best player has to be Sterling or Traore, not sure which one. Traore is definitely the best defender I've used on FIFA 13. For Sterling, he just played better than I was expecting, even though you meant to expect a lot for a player who cost 100k. He played great for the team, he set up a lot of goals, he got a load of goals as well because he scored 8. I was actually only expecting him to score about 3 or 4 goals for me, and he played better than I was expecting. For the worst player, it's going to have to go to Agbonlahor. Really didn't like him on the game because I couldn't get him into the actual games, so I do want to try him in a different formation just to see if it was the formation I was using, because of, well, he was in the middle, I was crossing to him a lot. I did have a few runs with him, and he did score one nice goal, what's been in these clips, and he was an okay player, but I just couldn't get him into the games with this formation. So I think that's about it for this video. So see you at UniqueRiggers, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like.